it has a lot of diversity in our entries. There are a lot of works from different regions. One of the most surprising region of work that picked up quite a bit is from Pakistan. So they did wonderful campaign after campaign. I don't know which agency did it, but it seems like there are a lot of Pakistan work as a country versus the other countries. So I was quite delighted to see surprises. When we do our judging in Asia, we keep thinking that this is a regional show. But when I have my fellow members of juries, so one from Germany, one from Dubai, you know, and one from Nepal. Yeah, and it just, and with the work coming from US, from UK, from Pakistan, it's just added extra flavors to the entries, and it made our judging more interesting. And plus, actually the most interesting part in the judging room was the comments from the jury that made, to me, part of it as a learning journey as well. I start looking at things from a different perspective, rather than just purely from my small little narrow world. Halal Pledge, it stands out on its own. It's like when you step into the room, the work is just standing there, come on, pick me, I'm the Grand Prix. So it's very, very obvious. So even when we were voting for the work, they picked up 2 Grand Prix in our category. So with no contender, clear winner, not much discussion, just sails through. And as for the other Grand Prix, which is a Burger King, Vote Your Way. So what Burger King did was they did a little event in Costa Rica, inviting the presidential candidate to come to the restaurant and share a meal. Because before that, they were all fighting online, arguing, fighting, and no one had one voice. They put them together in a restaurant and sit down and have a meal of peace. It's sort of like a kingmaker. So that, and because of that, Burger King has established itself to be part of the election campaign. Yeah, and I think that's a beautiful PR work, and it's very strong PR work. And another campaign that picked up a Grand Prix is diesel campaign. This campaign was an underdog. No one talks about it, and even during judging, it was quite wrapped under. And all of a sudden, some juries started saying, "Hey, this is an interesting work," because we have a lot of PSA work that did very well. So why don't we start looking at brands? So brands, and somehow the diesel campaign is a fashion brand. It's an unexpected fashion brand that goes with the theme of go with your flaw. You know, the problem with Asian women these days, everyone wanted to look perfect. You know, plastic surgery become a norm in all parts of Asia. And because of that, everyone started to look stereotyped. Girl 1, girl 2, girl 3. You look at the pop stars, they all look very Asian pop stars. They look very similar to each other. So this campaign was to tell you to embrace your flaw. No need to chase for perfection. You are the perfection. So we love the philosophy behind it. And you can look at the case video later. I think award show, there are too many, to begin with, there are too many award shows. So eventually some will survive, some won't survive in long run. But I do feel that it's good to have an award show, but the award show that meant something, that has educational purposes, and that also has a festival that you can educate, you can share the opinion to the young creative people, so that they can grow up to be a future leader. So for me, award show is important just for myself. Yeah. As an agency, which agency wouldn't want to hire an award-winning creative? Yeah. You rather hire a creative that, oh yeah, he does good business. Doing good business comes with a job, without saying we have to do good business for client. But if your creative work is excellent, it starts picking up work and getting recognition, it'll be good for the agency and for the client as well. So yes, I do agree that we need to have some kind of award show for recognition. Well, there are a lot of work from Asia that consistently picking up award, but yes, you're right, we don't win enough. You look at the Cannes Lion Grand Prix, mostly they are predominantly from Western world. From Asia, once in a while there are pieces of work that picked up from India, from Philippines, yeah, from China, yeah, even one from Malaysia a long time ago. So there are work there from Asia that started winning, but in the scale, we don't have the volume. I guess, I don't know, maybe Asians are just too busy making money. Our clients are busy making money as well. So money is the key factor. So we are all chasing after money, we're all chasing after certain things, and no one actually sit down and look deep and plan deep. Even in our education, when we were young, during my time, our parents has basically stereotyped our career. You have to be a doctor, you have to be a lawyer, you have to be an accountant. If you cannot study, go be a creative. So I think that mindset needs to be changed, and we should not spoon feed our children in a stereotype of education. You know, we have to teach them to be open-mindedness. Yeah, be original. The problem with Asia is we are not original enough. You look at a mobile phone, iPhone. You look at all the duplicate copies of iPhone that is from other countries, from Asia. They look like iPhone, but they don't operate like iPhone. So originality is a key factor. It's not just us, Asian. There are a lot of very bad storytelling case video from Western world as well. Yeah. At the end of the day, it is just who's ever worked with the best idea stands out, and with a very strong, solid reason and rationale behind it. And when you have strong rationale and story behind it, you will be able to tell and craft your story properly. We have to improve on our originality. We have to improve on thinking larger and bigger. Right now, our vision is still very tunnel vision. We have to open up our vision, including myself.